Her documentary on Prime is phenomenal because it shows the humanness of it all. It showed incredible emotion and drama without it being over the top, but it really dove into the humanness of Dale Earnhardt. It showed his imperfections, especially with his some of his failed marriages, the way he parented and failed to be there, and just his emotion, especially around his friend Neil Bonnet, who passed, and how he kind of bottled that up. And then when they started to record something so he could write down and kind of record his emotions, that it was multiple takes, that he struggled to process and name these emotions. And particularly both from Kelly and Dale Jr., you heard a lot of their real raw feelings about what it was like to grow up with their dad as a superhero, but also not always the most present dad. Highlighted in a couple different ways, one of which was Dale Jr. constantly feeling like he was just not good enough, that he tried to live up to this image and likeness of his dad and never felt like he was good enough, and just wanted his dad's approval or attaboy for so long, and kind of got that at the end. Unfortunately, not enough, and not long enough. But you can tell that there was this longing for his dad to just give him the love and the recognition that he wanted. You also see this with Kelly, and that Kelly's grief is really complex because she had this like a strange relationship with her father, especially at the end. Really, they hadn't talked 3 weeks prior to his death, and you can tell that there is still some emotion and still some grief there. How could there not be? I find it incredibly powerful that the Earnhardts let us into their life to share those stories and perspectives. And I think it's incredibly powerful to hear their side, their grief, their loss, their humanness. And on a brighter side, one of my favorite moments was about Dale Jr. They were trying to convince him to go to art school, that he had this talent, and just that was like, what the heck? He did not like that at all. That was something I didn't know about Dale Jr., and that was really fascinating. I'm curious what were your takeaways about the documentary.